It's very, very similar. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Oh, it is a fudging word.
Yes. So you got it at Gottaswing.
It is a fudging word, yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6.
See, you
7,
get so
8.
out of me. Yeah.
I do it right there, Bill. Yeah, I just want to make me do it. Come on.
I'm simply on the
2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. If you keep your 5, 6, and it's the same, it does work.
Yeah, I mean, I can do a free wall swing out all the time. But I think it's the reversing of the field, because normally on a regular free wall swing out, regular free walls, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right? I think it's the reversing of the field.
It is where you tend to want to mess up your footwork, which I was doing too. But it's all the same. It's going to be rock, step, triple step, left, right, left, right, left, right, triple step, rock, swivel. All right, well, the basic part about Texas Tommies is that a lot of people do it wrong. And so it's always a pet peeve of mine because it can really rip the follower's arm off. And so we're just going to show you the safe way to do that. Then we're going to give you a variation on your Texas Tommy. So the basic Texas Tommy is 1, 2, 3, step, 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 triple step, 1, 2. Probably had left, right? The guy reaches behind you. What always scares me is when the guy reaches behind you and this hand grabs your wrist.
Oh no.
Now we have an alert going off in my head. You're going to put my shoulder out or something. So this is where you immediately abort and you just unwind yourself. You get this, right? Because that's scary to me. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to get up to this one point. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? And we're just going to go to this point. And what you're going to do is follow this. Just place your hand palm out, flat on your lower back. And hopefully that's the point where they're taking it. And then the lead will just place their hand, we'll just walk around so you can see it. The lead will just place their hand palm on it, but nobody's holding hands.
I'm not grabbing this here, and in fact, one of the ways I was taught, like people teach this move differently. But one of the ways I was taught for doing this was that I throw the hand kind of down. I throw it down, and
my thing is as long as you bring it down and then slightly up, as far as your follow is comfortable bringing it up. Do not force the arm up because you don't know what kind of shoulder history you have. Yes. And anytime you have that problem. And we're going to use this method anyway. But basically the arm comes down and then slightly up. And you'll notice it's not on my lower back. This is not up here. It's on the, just around the hip level.
And so the thing about the throw that I was taught, the idea behind it is just that you're allowing the wrist to kind of do what it wants to do. You're not forcing it to do anything.
Well, you're allowing the follow to where they want to do it. No, I kind of feel like I bring it a little higher, but it's got to go down. As long as it goes down and then up, then that's what's important. So let's just do this right now. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then stop.
Sorry, I got it wrong. It should be 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. It's on the 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as let's just do that.
I have my philosophy about Lindy not always, it's all chicken. This is a swing out with an outside turn, is what this really is. Like, I'm going to do a swing out with an outside turn real quick. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay?
Done.
Right? The only thing that changes is the dressing on the chicken. Right? It's all chicken at the end of the day. All right? So I'm putting the hand there on 5 to dress the chicken. All right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right? And so the important lead on this is actually the 5 on the back of it, on the shoulder. Okay? This is just set dressing for what's going to be looking fancy later.
Well, the other thing to create the turn is the lead's right hand on the hip. When you get back down here to the hip, and then here, all the lead has to do, you're bent here, right? All you have to do is pull the hip towards you as you're turning, and that creates a turn. So in other words, you place the hand on the hip, I'm just doing it, you're following right now, on the hip, and you go like that. Right, you see? Very, very sassy. So right here, hand on the hip, and just turn, just pull the hip towards you, and that'll create a turn without having to pull the arm or the wrist or the hand or anything.
Right, but this should already be going.
Right, going in that direction.
Because of the initial lead on the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Notice that like on 5, I was pulling here and then moving the other hand simultaneously over. By the time that my hand is connected.
Right, especially like Rain doesn't have to put her hand here, because now you're still going to lead it.
Yeah, you're still going
by
that
flipping
direction.
out, right.
Like here, watch, I'm gonna not connect the Texas Tommy and she's still gonna finish it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right? If I don't connect, I can still do the move.
It still looks like a Texas Tommy, actually. You can do the illusion, but without actually holding the hand. So that's what you're going to do from the range.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Just move through to the end. You're gonna end up with a cross hand hold. Like this. You're gonna end up with a cross hand hold.
That's okay.
All right, that's fine. All right, I'm switching it while I'm doing it because I think this is like how we were kind of setting it up. But you can have the cross hand hold. You can have it with. You can switch the hand and do a regular open hold. It doesn't really matter for the purposes of this particular thing. So, and I've had a lot of times where like I'm dancing the follow and I want to switch it back over, but it's not there, and so I just leave it there. And so that's perfectly acceptable. If you leave it cross hand, if you leave it, or if you switch it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay?
Okay, so then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Your swivels, you're not setting it up on the left, you're immediately going into the right on your swivel. So you don't have to worry about setting it up on this one. You're automatically being thrown into the first step and then the second. Okay? So don't worry about yourself.
That's right. I have a couple that we can go over. We'll see how many we get through. So probably just not like one.
Yeah.
But so we can here. I can show you two, and then you decide which class.
Okay, we'll go.
We'll go. All right. Which one do you want to do? All right. So here's the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2. Okay, so that's you're ending close. All right, so that's one variation. And then the next variation would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 2. Okay.
Okay, there's A and E. Everybody who would prefer A in the closed position, raise your hand. A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, the female, interesting. And there's one D. The rest of you wanted B, I assume, so who wanted B?
I want both.
Okay, well, we'll see. You know, if you get here, we're going to do A first, and we can get through A, and then we'll try to get
The trick to this is, I sometimes refer to this as like a helicopter move, in that you're trying to jump between the helicopter blades at the end. It works for me. And so, it's the exact same Texas Tommy that we just did, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 and 8. I'm just kind of following through, and I have the time.
Who's the helicopter?
Because your arms are swinging. Yeah, so like I have to, so like if I was here, like just go ahead, and I'll show you this. Yeah, see, like I have to get in there. Yeah. So like, there's like other movies that I do, like kind of like that, where I'll just do like, you know, just kind of jump in at the right moment. So really, what this is an issue of timing. Okay, and you just have to kind of commit to it
and C0, you can go for it.
So we don't really have much to do on this, we're just doing a normal thing and boom, look at it.
We should all end up facing out of the circle by the end of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, rock, step. Okay? This is also different for the follows in the sense that we're not doing swivels. We're ending in a rock step, basically in a side-by-side position.
Right, you're side by side, every time you do a swivel is when you're in a good position.
And in addition, the important thing for the follows on this is going to be to kind of keep your momentum going
Keep
down.
turning.
Yeah, and
Yeah, there's nothing stopping you, so you keep turning.
right, and keep your momentum going into the circle the whole time, and it kind of forces the lead to have to kind of catch up with you a bit, and that makes the move a little bit more
And right
dynamic.
now, you're trying to help, we know that, so don't help. Pretend
Yeah.
like you have no idea it's coming out through the dance.
Because remember, this is just a variation of the swing out with an outside turn. Okay, that's what Okay, so like, this is a variation of a swing, an outside turn with a catch at the end of it, with a little bit fancier dressing on it. It's all chicken. And I mentioned this earlier, but I'm going to re-emphasize it, and that is we are using the triple step on this to close the distance. We are not using the 5-6. You'll notice on the 5-6, 3 and 4, 5, 6, I'm stationary, and I'm using the triple step to close that distance. All right, I'm not using the 5-6. 5-6, I'm holding steady, and I'm allowing her, giving her space to kind of shine and look pretty, and do her spin.
Cameron's over here.
7 and 8, I'm coming in. All right. So with that in mind, let's try this one more time. And with the partner, we're already in a little over time, but we got started a little late. Is the double turn. Okay. So what's happening here is you're keeping the same hand the whole time. I'm just switching it over to the right hand or my left hand. But I'm going to keep it in this cross hand hold, but I'm going to follow through. I'm going to follow through with it. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Actually, let me try this one more time.
Oh, it's 5, 6, 5, 6.
Yeah, 3, 4,
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, 2.
Yeah.
I'm really into 5, 6.
Beats to a move.
Yeah, you're seeing
You
the same
keep them on
ones.
the 5-6 anyway. Yeah, so it's another turn, and you're just following through. The trick to this is you're keeping the turn, whatever turn you establish with the follow when you're doing the Texas Conley, you maintain that speed, through the second turn. Okay, you're not accelerating it, you're not, putting more on it.
I wouldn't accelerate it anyway.
Yeah, you can definitely slow it down. You can definitely slow it down if you want to, but don't step on the gas while you're executing this turn.
Yeah.
All right?
So just do it slowly and explain it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6.
Right here,
Right?
I'm coming out. Keeping my hand in front of me. 7 and 8, 1, 2.
Right.
So keep your hand in front of you, right? Once you get, except for this part, once you bring it back, keep it in front of you for the turn.
And all this turn it's just like if I was like leading like a stop sign turn like this. Okay, it's that sort of motion. I'm bringing it up and around my follow. Like I'm just bringing her arm, kind of pushing it slightly back and up.
A tuck turn.
I'm gonna keep it up.
Yeah, it's a tuck turn.
Oh, hi, no, it's my turn. All right, you guys ready, watching?
Very good. 1, 2, 3, and 4,
5, 6, 7, 7, and 8, 1, 2. So you're just taking the hand, you are not forcing it, you are following, she's turning out anyway, and you're just following the hand, her hand with you until she stops. So you're allowing her to an extra turn. So it's sort of a natural.